All right, I think I have some people watching. Hello. This is your girl T. Beautiful people. Hello. This is very random. Um, because I didn't I didn't know if I wanted to go live anymore, and I decided to give it a shot. This is just a random video. Um, and this video is for March Color Your Horror 2020, just a color and chat. And so I'm coloring in Romantic Country Scenes, coloring book by Teresa Goodridge. And I have based this page with Cali Art markers. Hi, B. How you doing? Okay, so I based this page with markers, with Cali Art alcohol markers, not water-based, so you can see it's gone through the back here. And so now I'm just doing the shading that I want to do with colored pencils. And so the colored pencils that I'm using are tonight are Arteza Experts. And these do get a lot of use from me. As you can see, I have some short ones here. I'm good. I'm doing better. Thank God. I'm doing lots better. I think my cough is trying to come back, but I'm gonna not think about it too much and just make sure I'm up on my vitamins and things like that, so I don't get sick. How are you doing? I think I didn't announce that I was coming on live, so people don't don't look forward to it. I think that I'm nervous, so I don't want to announce that I'm going live. I was just telling my husband before he left to go get my son that I don't think I want to announce it. I think I just want it to be random because I'm less nervous if I randomly just go live instead of you know, announcing it. Because then I'm like, oh God, I'm going live in a few minutes. So, well, it's good to know that you're hanging in there. Please do. Hang in there, girl. All right, let's see. I'm going to start. I'm using Garnet, which is like a dark red. I'm going to do this tint right here. Let me see how well it shows up. Yeah, it's dark enough. So, yeah, I'm just going to come on and color and chat for a minute. I didn't feel like doing an actual video for this one. I figured I wanted to just go ahead and do a color and chat, a live color and chat, not a pre-recorded. I think we have some people watching who just want to lurk. That's fine, because I sometimes lurk. But then, sometimes I'll say, hey everyone. So right now I'm just doing some shading with this garnet color on this tint. So basically I kind of just determine where I want the light source to come on the page and go with the flow. And what's good about a lot of these images that we color in these coloring books is that they kind of give you guides with these lines. You can either go on this side of the line or the opposite side of the line. It's really your choice, depending on where you're saying your light source is coming from. Have you been doing any coloring, Bee? What I like about coloring um, in these books, when you do a marker, alcohol marker base, is that it's, I don't know, the paper feels nice, kind of smooth. So certain pencils work really good on this paper. I'm having I'm having pretty good luck with the Arteza um, on this paper when I base it. Oh yes, pan pastels. You know, I have some of those and I have not used them. I'm like one of these people. I want to research stuff before I do it because want to. I don't want to like do it wrong. So I have a set and I wanted to start using those to try for skin tones. Um, but that's good that you're able to, you know, still do it, do some coloring with pan pastels because they're soft and you don't have to like press and hold things so tightly. Oh yeah, that's a good one to color in. Fairytopia is a nice book. That's real nice. Are you on Instagram, B? Yes, it's only papers, right? It's only paper. I'm just one of these people who like to research because I don't know how to use them, so I just want to at least see how are they supposed to be used. How do I hold the tools? Um, but like you said, it's just paper. I can just get in there and try it. I guess trial and error, right? A lot of things I do in coloring is trial and error, but with new medium like that, I'm not really familiar with it, so I tend to want to research how they're supposed to be used. Okay, I'm gonna have to go find you on and check out some of your work. I like to look at what other people do, in coloring. It also, when you see other people's work, it provides inspiration. Might give you some ideas of things you can try. Yes, I do have some PDFs. So yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you so much for that idea to try on PDFs. That way, if I screw up, if I screw up, I won't be like, oh shoot, I messed up a page. Now I gotta go buy the book again. No, I wouldn't rebuy the book. I'd just go to the next page. Hello, everyone. Don't be shy. I won't bite you. I really won't. My lighting is not that great, is it? Let's see. It helps. Yeah, so I'm just working on this tent. I'm staying up a little late tonight because today is my tonight is like my Friday. I took taking a half a day tomorrow, and I'm taking Friday off. We have a 90th birthday party to go to tomorrow at about 5 o'clock. It's my husband's great aunt. She's turning 90, so we're going to celebrate tomorrow. celebrate her 90th birthday. I'm really excited. They live about 30 minutes from us, in a place called Rocky Mount, North Carolina. And his aunt is so funny. I love her. And she makes the best coconut pie. the best. The best coconut pie. So hopefully I can snag the recipe while I'm out there visiting. She's given it to me once before, but I can't find it. But she makes the best coconut pie. Yes, B. And also, I have a cousin that's flying in from California on Friday with her daughter to do college tours. So I'm supposed to be meeting up with my cousins on either Friday or Saturday just to have dinner. And so I'm really excited to have like a whole weekend of fun things to do. Fun things to do. So, yay! I'm really excited to see my family. All right, so the tint is done. I don't do much, you guys. Once I base it, I kind of let the marker act as the some of the color. So, I'll just leave it just like that. All right, so now I'm gonna go to the grays. A nice dark gray. That's not dark enough. I'm gonna go with black. We'll shadow. Charcoal. We'll do charcoal. Wait a minute. What's this one? Ash black. No, we're gonna do ash black. Hi, Valerie. Ooh, Valerie. Ooh, vacation. I wish. We're trying to plan a family trip to either Myrtle Beach or Gatlinburg, Gatlinburg, I think, Tennessee, to hang out in the mountains in like one of those nice cabins. That's a big family trip with my husband's family, and we're in the planning stages right now for that. So hopefully we'll make it out there. Palm Springs is a beautiful place. I've been there so many times. It is so nice there. Enjoy yourself. One thing I really enjoyed getting, you can get this in California too, but and it just seems so nice to have this drink called Cactus Cooler. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called Cactus Cooler. It's a soda. I don't really drink sodas anymore, but it's pineapple and orange together. But they had like the perfect mix of pineapple and orange to make a Cactus Cooler soda. So if you haven't tried that, you should try that if you're allowed to drink sodas, or I don't even know if they have a diet version of it. How are you doing, Valerie? How are you? Yes, B, it's very tasty and very refreshing. Something about pineapples and oranges. Yeah, guys, I'm just randomly coming on. I decided I'm gonna do random lives. I don't want to schedule them. I feel like if I schedule them, I'll feel super obligated. Super obligated. That's not very nice. I want to feel obligated. I'll feel super obligated to come on and do them. So I'm just like, no, I don't want to be obligated. I just want to do it when I want to. Oh my gosh. Oh, sure. Oh, Gatlin, how did you like it, Valerie Gatlinburg? I'm really excited about it. Thank you so much, Valerie, for coming on. I'm using Arteza Experts in this on this page. Arteza Experts, the 72 set. I think that's the biggest that they have. Um, I'm not buying if they get a bigger set. I won't buy them. I'm just getting just keeping what I have and replacing the ones that run out. So right now I'm just using white to give a little bit of highlights on this. And that's what I like about doing these pages in Creative Haven books with marker, because once you put the base on, you can do highlights with the white. I mean, you can see it looks really nice too. Well, thank you, B. I will be doing me, boo. I will definitely be doing me because I do not want the pressure. I don't want the pressure. No. I don't want it. I just like to be like I'm even sitting in my pajamas. Like that's TMI, right? I'm in my pajamas. So I want to be relaxed when I'm doing this. I just want to be relaxed and just have fun, chit chat. I think too, with me going live, you guys can also too probably get a better sense of my personality, because when you're doing videos that are pre-recorded, you're kind of have in mind what you're going to say, or what you're going to talk about, whereas in a live you're engaging with other people and you can answer questions and talk about different things. Now I'm going up into the rooftop here. I'm going to use the same color, ash black. Yeah, I'm really, Valerie, I would have loved to go there during fall because I'm sure it is absolutely gorgeous, because it's gorgeous here in North Carolina in the fall with all the fall colors. Oh my gosh, it's one of my favorite seasons as far as visually, um, is fall. And I'm sure that is just gorgeous there. I can't wait. If we go there, if that's the choice, which I think it's going to be, because um, the cabins and the houses are bigger than we would get on the beach. Um, so I have a feeling that's going to be where we're going, but I cannot wait. I'm going to be taking tons of pictures. Selena! Oh, Bee's in her jammies too. If you're in your jammies tonight while you're on, go ahead and put a hand up. I'm in my jammies. Selena! I better call her Candy. Candy! How are you doing, Candy? Oh, are you talking about the aquarium? Oh yeah, it's 9:30. I'm on Eastern Standard Time as well. Well, Valerie, we're supposed to be going this summer, so I think it's gonna be hot. um, and I do know that they do want to um, go into town and like do things like tour and get food and all that kind of stuff if we don't cook. So it's just it's gonna be the it's gonna be my husband and his siblings, his mom, his aunt, and her children, cousins, grandkids. It's gonna be a lot of us. So we're gonna try to get a big house. Yes. So you guys, I don't know about you guys, but these pages I can pretty much do pretty quick because of the way that I do them. Um, of course, it's taking me longer here because I'm stopping to read your comments, but these pages don't usually take me a long time once I get started. Glad to know everyone's doing good. Yeah, so I'm excited. I prefer to go to the beach, really, actually, guys, because um, I grew up in a beach town and I met my husband in a beach town. And we used to go to the beach every weekend when it was, when it was warm enough. We'd go even on Sundays after church. Oh, we're on the beach. Sometimes it was a couple, Saturday and Sunday at the beach because we would just drive less than 5 minutes and we're at the beach. So, not being at the beach makes me want to go to the beach instead of going to the mountains. Oh, so you guys are saying there's an aquarium in Gatlinburg. Oh, I love aquariums. I'm probably gonna go. You guys say there's an aquarium there, I am there for sure because I love aquariums. I'm just adding a little bit of lightly adding this highlights on here, just a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna probably have to put that on the list if we are going there. Oh, you guys, I love Mexican food. Ooh, do not tell me that. I love Mexican food. I love it so much I make it at home. And I probably like it better being made at home than actually going out to eat at restaurants around here in North Carolina because I know how to make it. But yes, I love good Mexican food. Yeah, I hope so. I hope we have fun. It doesn't matter what we do. My in-laws are funny, crazy, and they like to have fun, and so I know we will definitely have a great time. Doesn't matter where we go. We could just be, we could just meet at someone's house. We'll have fun. Okay, Houston, Texas. I have a lot of family in Texas. I'm not sure what cities, but I have a lot of family in Texas. I grew up in Southern California. Um, my family's from the Midwest in Louisiana, Mississippi on my dad's side, and um, my mom is more Missouri, from Missouri, and her people are also in Chicago, Illinois. So we have people everywhere. And then most of my family live in California. Yes, Valerie. Lots of laughing, lots of having good old times. I love it. We have a good time. Now I'm gonna work on these rocks. And I'm using Concrete gray. Anybody have any big plans for this weekend? Okay, you live in Ohio. Well, Valerie, that's not good because I'm intermittent fasting. Well, yeah, it'll be okay because I can only eat between 10:30 and 6:30. I don't know if I'm gonna break my fast while we're on the trip. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that or not. I always say no, but then when we're on like vacation or something, I'm like, I'm not on a diet. I'm when I'm on vacation, I can eat whatever I want. So, well, that's a good idea too, Valerie. This weekend, I'm not gonna be at home, but I'm gonna have a nice long weekend. Good. Yeah, my weekend's not gonna be um well, it's gonna be a little busy, I think, because I have a thing tomorrow, and then my cousin's coming in on Saturday, so it'll be pretty busy, I think. Okay, I was thinking about keto to do with my intermittent fasting. I've already lost about 15-20 pounds doing IF. I fell off the bandwagon several times. So I should have a lot more weight lost since I started. I think I started in fall. But because I'm back and forth, it's not a continuous weight loss. So, but I decided to do Noom. I don't know if you heard of Noom. It's a Noom app, and just track what I'm eating, and I'm doing pretty good with that. And I'm also exercising. So I do abs and arm workouts 3 days a week, and then the other days I do cardio, some type of cardio. Yeah, so I thought about keto. I know a lot of people who do that. Oh yeah, there's so many there's so many different types of diets out there. And I just find that for me, I like intermittent fasting because I know, I don't eat after a certain time, and I can only eat during a certain window of time. And so that makes me more like conscious of what I'm eating, what time I'm eating. My body now is on like my body's used to it now. So now like when 10:30 comes, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm starving. My body's like, you need to eat. It's 10:30. So, and then also, at nighttime, um, after 6:30, I don't get many cravings because my body knows, well, you don't eat after this time. But let me tell you something. If I do not eat enough calories during that window, my I get a hunger pang at 6:30, and I'm just like, I can't eat. It's after 6:30. So I'm like, oh, do I eat or not? And sometimes I break it my fast and eat because I'm just so hungry, or I just go drink water or have tea and just go to bed, because when you're asleep, you're not thinking about food. Oh, B and Valerie live in the same city. Wow. That's cool. You guys should meet at the library when things get better in color together. That is so cool. See, when you get to talking, what you find out about other people. Same town. That is cool. Now I'm going to just add a little white on top of these rocks, very lightly. Anyone looking forward to the new coloring book by Kirby? Anybody interested in that book? I heard from one lady in my Facebook group of this, that she pre-ordered it, but she's canceling her order. I was like, what? I didn't even want to hear what she had to say about it. I was like, oh, no, no, no. And because she saw a flip through, and she did not like the pictures. It wasn't her cup of tea. But I was like, oh, I don't want to see it. I just want to get it and look at it once I, get my pre-ordered copy. I'm not going to look for any, um, I'm not looking for any flip throughs. Yeah, it's called, gosh. Hey, B, tell her what the name of that one is. I think it's like Mystical Worlds, Mystical or Mythical. It's going to be very mythical like. But I think some of his books are already kind of mythical. You guys are going to hear some noise because my husband's coming in just for a few minutes. So I apologize now. I just heard him lock his car. Yes, Mythic World. Mythic World. Yeah, I refuse to watch Tubi. I don't want to watch a flip through. I just want to be able to get the book and look at it at my own leisure. I don't want to see anybody's flip through. I don't want to see a flip through. Not at all. I'm live.
Oh, sorry. Hey, everybody.
That's my son, Kylon. Kylon. He said, hey, everybody. He's a singer, y'all. Maybe I'll get him to sing on when I come live another time. So Valerie, you said you saw the flip through of the new book? Hi. Hi. Gosh, I forget your first name. I'm not good with names. You guys are gonna have to forgive me. I'm gonna call you by Coloring My Way. Hi, Coloring My Way. I know you're in Canada. I know that. Oh no, Valerie, I don't want to see it. Well, just tell me, did you like it? Okay, Lisa. Yes, Lisa from Coloring My Way. How are you doing, Lisa? Yeah, guys, this page is coming along quite nicely. Trying to keep it simple. Moving along here. You guys are going to hear a little background noise. I don't think that's dark enough. Blue. That's good, Lisa. How's the weather up there in Canada right now? Is it cold? You guys getting any relief from the cold? Okay, yeah, a lot of people don't like mythology, and for me it just depends. You know, I'm hoping it's not too out there. Because y'all know, I don't, well, some of y'all know, I like weird and quirky, crazy, unique things, but if I look at something and it makes me feel some kind of way, I tend to be like, nah, that's not for me. Not for me. And Selena knows that, right, Selena? Oh my gosh, +2. You guys are warming up to a 2. Oh my gosh. That's cold. That's cold. That's cold. There's some people are made for that kind of weather and some people are not. I am not. I'm cold when it's 50 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm cold when it's 60 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm one of those ones like, put the heater on. Wait a minute, it's early fall. What do you mean put the heater on? It's cold. -39. Woo! -39. My goodness. I wouldn't be able to survive. I'd be out for the count. Yeah, see, I'm from SoCal, so San Diego, where, the weather's typically mid 70s almost all year round, and going to places where you like is not the 70s all year round and experiencing cold, woo. I think I will always be a California girl at heart because I cannot get with cold weather. Even though I've lived on the East Coast for probably half my life. Oh, Valerie, I know it's humid down there because we have humidity here, but I know it's like even worse where you are. No, thank you. My hair would look like an afro every day, especially in the summertime. Oh my gosh, Lisa, no way. I'm sure your face hurts. Ooh, mm-mm. That is not for me. Oh, B likes the cold, y'all. Mm-mm. No, thank you. Some people like it, Some people like cold weather. Now, in cold weather, I do like the fact that you get to wear like boots and sweaters and things that you wouldn't normally wear in a more warmer climate. But that's it. You know, boots, and that's what I like about winter is boots and sweaters and scarves. That's it. Yes, Lisa. Man, you know, my parents always try to get me to move back home because they're still my family is still there, and they're always like, "You need to move back. You need to move back home." But you know, the cost of living is so high there. Um, you know, it's just really high. Yes, Valerie. Oh, I don't like going outside too much in the summertime here in the South. Oh my gosh. You go outside, you just took a shower, you go outside, you might as well come back in. Like 5 minutes later, you got to come back in and take another shower because it's that humid to where you're just sticky and you feel gross. Unless you're at the beach or playing in water, mm-mm. So usually I'm in the house in the air conditioning, complaining it's too cold with blankets. Ah. Yes, B. I based this whole page with alcohol markers, and now I'm just doing the shading and stuff with the color pencils. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you very much. Thank you. I really enjoy coloring, and you guys, if you've seen you know many of my finished pictures, I love bright colors. I'm not one to doing pictures with muted colors very much. Um, so you'll always see vibrant, bright colors because that's just what I like. Okay, why did you hate living in Texas, B? Was it the weather? Because I'm telling you right now, I would never live in Texas. I told my husband's like, oh, we can move to Texas. I'm like, no, we're not. We ain't ever moving to Texas. They have something called tornadoes, and I'm not. I'm not. I'm not good with storms, so I know I'm not going to be good with a tornado watch or warning, sirens, any of that. Texas is not for me. Oh, Valerie, I love San Francisco. The Bay Area is where my dad's side of the family lives. That's where he's from. We used to go up there all the time, and I love San Francisco. Oh, it's a beautiful place, and it gets kind of chilly there too. So you can wear like sweaters and jeans and boots there in the winter time. Okay, yeah, the weather. No, thank you. Texas can keep all that weather stuff. Oh, I'm not good with the weather stuff, y'all. You can ask my husband, he's like, I mean, there was one time you guys and it was funny but not funny because I was scared. So we're sitting this is when we're living in an apartment. We're just sitting there watching TV and a storm comes through and lightning strikes the light post outside of our home, outside of the apartment complex, which is right, by our window. And I'm sitting there and I just heard this loud boom and this like rushing wind. And I was like, oh God, it's a tornado. And I literally jumped off the couch and threw everything out of the closet and jumped in that closet. And they laughed so hard at me, but I was actually crying, like saying, I want to go home. I want to go to California. I'm done with this place. I was so scared, y'all. um, They thought it was funny. I didn't, because I was shaking. I was like shaking and very scared and like, I'm out of here. Oh, I heard that Galveston Beach is nice. I know they have some nice beaches in Texas, but uh, yeah, weather keeps me from there. Ah, you guys, weather keeps me from there. And you know, my mother, she says she will never, never ever fly here to visit me. I was like, what? That is so mean. Never, ever, because number one, she's scared to fly, but also too, because we have storms. And, you know, she's from she's not from San Diego, but she pretty much is, because she's spent most of her life there. But they don't, we don't get that kind of weather in San Diego. Like here lately we have, but it's not normal to get bad weather. So she does not want to be here for any of this stuff. Yeah, I agree, B. But let me tell you, I'm one of those people. I will take an earthquake over a tornado, because I've seen a tornado's damage, and I've been in an earthquake. uh, but you know, everybody says, I'm like, I will take that any day, any day. Mm-mm. I'm afraid of all weather stuff, but I will take earthquake. Maybe because I'm familiar with that. Yeah, guys, this picture is coming along. I better see how much battery life I have before I cut off in the middle of my stream, huh? Oh, we're good. Okay. Yeah, guys. Oh, yeah, we get hurricanes here too, Valerie. Oh, hurricane season. Gosh. I remember the last hurricane I was in here, I forget what year that was. It was right before, it was before COVID. But oh my gosh, I kid you guys not, it rained nonstop for 3 days, wind and rain for 3 days. And you know, I've never been in a hurricane. Every time there was a hurricane here, I'm in North Carolina, I'd be on vacation in California, so I would miss it every time. But that year I did miss it. It came when I was home, and let me tell y'all, that was scary. And gosh, uh just going outside and looking up at the sky and seeing the sky just twirl, the you could just see the sky turning and churning. That was the weirdest, most scariest thing ever. um and you know, it makes you appreciate Mother Nature, because you have no control of what's going on up there, you know. um it was not nice, but the rain was relentless, nonstop. um we thought we were going to have an issue in our backyard, because we have this creek that goes in our backyard. We're not in a flood zone, but we have a creek back there that is the runoff from the city, and it goes to this big huge pond. And we were seeing it rise like up, coming over the actual sides of the creek. So I know our neighbor, he was concerned because that water was coming in his yard, coming towards his house. I was like, oh my gosh. We sit up on our house is raised on a crawl space, so and his sits flat on the ground. So I was like, thank God ours is not like that. But I was just like, oh my gosh, look at the water just rising over there. It's kind of scary. Yeah, all those places are nice. Santa Monica, go. Yeah, but you got to go to the Pacific Ocean while you're there. You got to go. The good thing about the Pacific Ocean is it stretches across the whole state, so you can, you can see it. You can even take a scenic drive along the coast from city to city and just look at the coast change as you go from north to south or south to north. Wow. Well, thank God we're still alive, right? We survived these things. Thank God. Thank God. Well, let's see. I'm gonna work on next because my house is almost done. I think we do a little bit more on the house. Um, I'm using a raw sienna on the house. I really thank you guys for coming on. Yes, Valerie. A lot of people, when they go to California, they do the scenic drive if they want to go to north, like if they are starting in like the Southern California and going north, they'll drive north so that they can see because it's just gorgeous. It is gorgeous. There's a lot of stops you can make. One place, yes, Valerie, I did. I did a base coat. So the base coat is Cali Art markers, the alcohol markers. See, you can see it bled through the back side. So basically, this whole page was base with marker. Hmm. Sometimes you guys, I don't know if you guys, but sometimes the pictures don't seem that they're all the way done, and you're like, what is that? What is that? So you have to kind of make something up. So I have to make something up right in this area here because the trees come down, but they stop. But this stops right on top of the actual um, railing on the of the deck, which is weird. So I'm just gonna darken that in with a dark brown as if it's the tree trunk coming down because that's the only thing I can see doing. Darken that up a bit so it looks like a tree trunk coming through there. Oh my gosh, Bubba Gump. Yes, Bubba Gumps. Have you there it's a restaurant too. I don't know if you're talking about just like a store for shopping, but uh Bubba Gumps restaurant is really good. Yes, Bubba Gumps. We don't have that here in North Carolina. We don't have that at all. And really, we don't, come to think of it, we don't really have any type of like really good seafood chain because I don't like Red Lobster. I don't, I don't like that at all. But we don't really have, we used to have a McCormick and Schmick here in my town, but we don't even have that anymore. Yeah, Bubba Gumps is great. If you get a chance to eat there, go try it. All right, let's see, y'all. Anything else I want to do while I'm on camera? We'll work on his hat a bit, and then I think I'm gonna get off. Yes, I think that helps. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I'll do his hat. I'm gonna use Egyptian blue. You know what's cool about using these pencils too on this paper with that base is you don't have to press hard, which is really cool. With at least with these pencils. I can't speak for any other pencil, but definitely these. Well, the Prismacolor too. You can any soft wax pencil if you base with a marker is going to be nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't like Red Lobster. I just coming from a place like San Diego and then moving to a place like Hampton, Virginia on the Chesapeake, those kind of restaurants are not it. You go to like the mom and pop restaurants where they have restaurants right on the pier where they're getting the fresh fish and shrimp and crabs right off the boat. It's just a totally different vibe living in those kind of places where you can get fresh seafood like that. When I eat at Red Lobster, I don't feel like it's fresh. A lot of people love it, but I just don't. I just can't get with it. But if I were to go, I'd probably just get crab legs too, because you can't go wrong with crab legs. Yes, it does. It covers up all the white bits, Valerie. Hey, yeah, Lisa, my husband's family is actually from Nova Scotia. And his mom used to would tell me stories of how they would go down, they live there in Nova Scotia, and how they would just go to the water marina or whatever and get big, huge crates of lobsters and just like do lobster boils and just eat lobsters. I was like, what? That is the life. So yeah, supposed to go. We're supposed to go, and we want to go up there because I've never been to Nova Scotia. I've been to Montreal, where his family had a like a an area in a place called Noan. Montreal in Quebec, and I've been to Toronto. And I'm gonna tell you guys, I like Canada. It's nice. Those are the only places I've been, but just from those two places. Oh, and Niagara Falls on the Canadian side, um, was beautiful. Oh, B, you don't like lobster? Yeah, I think sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. I think it depends on like, is it like a lobster dish or just eating lobster? Just cracking a lobster and eating it. I don't really like just cracking it and eating it. I like it in stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, guys. So, all I have left for this picture is flowers, water, trees, and the sky. Now, I think I'm going to do a sunset sky. And because it's such a small area, I might do it with pencil. Actually, let me see. I might do that now or on screen. Oh, my color I'm going to use. Oh, yeah. Thank you, B. Yeah. Some people are texture people. They don't want any parts of it, of certain textures. I deal with that in my own household because I have a 9-year-old who, you guys, a 9-year-old who does not like potatoes. The only way he will eat potatoes is very crispy French fries, chips, crispy tater tots. That is it. He does not like them mashed, boiled, nothing. Soups, no. Potatoes, no. And then we have 2 in my household who do not like bananas because of the texture of banana. So right now what I'm going to do is put my first layer of lemon, and I'm going very lightly. This is for, I'm doing a sunset sky. Usually when they're small like this, I will just go ahead and do it with pencil. I'm going to color over the bird because I'm going to go in with a black micron pen to go over that bird. So we won't worry about the bird. Oh yeah, I've always wanted to know, like, to go to the western side of Canada just to see. I know they have a train ride where you can take all the way across. I thought that would be a really nice vacation for me and my husband, one day for us to do that. Um, I'm not sure if he would want to be on a train that long, but um, it's it's something that I've wanted to do. Okay, I'm starting with yellow. Just trying to go evenly over it. Yeah, I'm gonna add some orange and peachy colors to that. Yeah, the mountains are beautiful. Well, we went to Appalachian State University to take my son to view it, and we went across the Appalachian Mountains. Oh my gosh. When you're just driving through there, it's just like, wow, it's just so amazing. It's gorgeous there. The mountains are just gorgeous, and I love the mountains. I love the mountains. Okay, I'm gonna go with apricot next. So I'm gonna stay down here with this at the bottom. This pencil is not being nice. It's like it's scratchy a little bit. Okay, let's try it again. Try not to press too hard because, you know, with paper, with a lot of different paper, if you burnish too hard or press too hard, you're not going to get very many layers. And so I'm trying not to press too hard because I have another layer I'm going to try to get on there. Oh, okay, Lisa. Yeah, I'm not the master at it, but like I say in all my videos, this this may not be the right way, but it's my way. Just like your channel, coloring my way. This is my way. Uh, you know, this is my way, and it works for me. So hopefully, it'll work for you. So basically, I just want to add this. I'm using apricot or apricot, and I'm just adding it down here close to the mountains, and then dragging it up or coloring up, but lightening up as I go up. So medium pressure, and then light as I go up. Yes, I love the mountains. Yeah, if you're on here and you have a channel, go ahead and say what your channel name is. Well, of course your channel name, duh, it's gonna be the same. But yeah, if you have a channel, put a thumbs up so other people can see that and go to your channel and check you out. I think Candy has a channel. Lisa has a channel. I don't know if anyone else watching has a channel. Okay, so we're going to move over here to this side now. And you know, you don't have to be perfect. A lot of times people don't want to try things because they're like, oh, it's not going to turn out right, or you know, it's not going to be perfect. It don't have to be perfect. I feel like art is very subjective. You don't, you know, what one person likes, the next may not. I mean, you've seen famous paintings go for millions and it's just a splatter on a piece of canvas. So for me, that's not, for me, I wouldn't want to pay $1 million for something like that, but others would, you know? So with coloring, you know, you can do what you want. That's what I like about adult coloring. It's whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do it. All right, so that's the second layer, and I'm going to go Thank you, Lisa. All right, so instead of me going with like an orange, I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna go with let's see, make it have more of a pink color to it. So I'm gonna go with coral next. And with the coral, I'm gonna press a little harder down by the mountains. So we'll start right here. Hopefully it'll come up. Yeah, it will. Okay, great. So I'm gonna go a little harder, and hopefully it won't come up because I feel like it's trying to. So I'm gonna go a little harder, and then I'm again gonna go up a little bit from there, and lighten the pressure. It gummed up a bit, but that's okay. Come back on this side now. Thank you, Valerie. You guys are sweet. So I'm thinking, what do you many of you come on late to watch YouTube, or do you kind of, just come and see what's going on before you like get ready to hang it up for the night? Because I was thinking maybe I would make this something I do at nighttime, because for me, less pressure. Okay, yeah, don't, blending colors is really about um, choosing the colors that you're going to blend, because if you choose the quote unquote wrong colors, or a lot of colors that don't necessarily go together, then you can muddy up your page. Um, but with blending colors, it's just about testing, like taking some colors, getting yourself a sheet of paper and saying, hey, let me mix these colors together and see how it looks. And a lot of times that's what I do. I'm like, oh, I want to use, say for instance, I want to use this watermelon pink. Let me get a piece of paper, show you guys my son's spelling homework. I'll do it on that. We'll just put it on top of here. So like say, oh, I see this watermelon pink. I want to use this color, but I want to have it like looking like almost orangey with a blend. So I might do something like, just get a sheet of paper and color the color that I'm looking at, right? Starting dark, going light. You don't, some people say don't go from dark to light, but this is just how I do it. And then I'll go over about the center part of it, and come down to cover the lightest part, just to see how it looks. Because when you're coloring in your page, you're doing a flower or something like that, you can fit it within the lines. And so you can see you have a pink with what color is this again, with ivory. So you can see that these colors look nice together, right? If you just, and now if you go over it with the pink a little bit, it's going into like an orangey color. So it's just about playing around with the colors, just choosing colors and playing around with it. If you don't want to do it on your page, don't. You can do it on a scratch sheet of paper just to test it out. So that's typically what I do, and so far it's been good. It's worked for me. Okay, so B says she lurks. It's okay to lurk. I don't mind people lurking. If you're too shy to say hello, that's okay. Or you just want to see what's going on. You don't want to be a part of the conversation, that's fine. To each his own. You're welcome here. Everyone's welcome here. I like to be inclusive, so I might call a lurker out and say, "Hey, hi to the lurkers," because I want people to feel comfortable coming into my channel, coming to talk with me, reaching out to me. If anyone wants to do a buddy color, I'm going to put that out there. Um, you can find me on Instagram and on Facebook. Just send me a message, what book you want to color in and what page, and we can do it. Yes. That's good to know. I'm glad you guys gave me feedback on when you're watching videos. Usually I do the same thing. I'm like in bed and I'm looking at people's videos because a lot of times I don't have time during the day um, because I'm in management. So, I have to do work. I have to manage my team. And then also, too, things come up I have to help resolve. So, uh, yeah. So I tend to do a lot of my watching of other people's YouTube videos and stuff at night. And sometimes you will see me sending messages during the day if I have some downtime or I'm um I'm in the middle of a break or something like that. I'll catch someone's video that I saw come up on my screen. Yeah, see? So there we have that. Now that was with 3 colors, but see, typically my skies are brighter than this. This is very soft. Um, but my pencil is gumming up here, so I'm not gonna do too much more. I'll just let it be soft. Um, maybe just make this area a little darker where the coral is. And I might go over this area above it a little bit too. Yeah, you just got to be careful with some of this paper because it won't it won't take much more after you press hard. So see, I pressed a little harder and I was able to get a little bit more. I'm not putting another layer down there as far as another color, so I can afford to do that. All right, down over here. All right, so that was coral. So I'm gonna put coral away. I'm gonna go back to apricot. Yeah, I'm down for any buddy colors if anybody wants to. Thank you, Valerie. Yes. Selena, Candy, why are you being so quiet? Are you coloring Candy? All right, so now I'm going to go back with apricot over starting midway of that coral and then coming up to where I want to stop with the yellow. But I'm going to add a little pressure because I want to make it a little bit more vibrant than what it is. Now again, this ain't the right way. This is my way, okay? And it gets the job done. It gets the job done. And that's the whole thing. I don't know about you guys, but I don't have a lot of time to color and I just want to get pages done because um, I have a lot of books. And and I'm constantly getting more, so you know. Okay, B. You guys hit me up for some buddy colors. Thank you, Selena. Lisa, I'd like to do some with you too. Anybody? Well, thank you so much, B. Yeah, my way is the right way for me. You got that right. But sometimes people you know, will say, oh, you're doing it wrong. I don't like to say that to people. It's not wrong. It's their way. Okay, so now I'm going with yellow, and I'm going to start more at the top, lightly, and then come down just a little bit lightly. I'm not pressing too hard with the yellow. You guys, I never thought about actually coloring in the frame until this year. I think this year or last year. So I started like coloring this frame in like black or whatever color, and I'm really loving that. I'm like, why didn't I think about coloring the frame in before? I just leave it blank. Okay, I think we're about done with this. I don't like to do too much because then that's when you start messing up, like, applying too much. All right, so that is my sky, y'all. I hope y'all liked it. Okay, Selena, tell me which ones you're doing. Send me a message, and I can see if I have those books, and I'll do them with you. Now, if they're real intricate ones, I might pass. Because I have one in Manic Botanic I'm supposed to start. Ooh. Yeah, I have a lot of whips too right now, Valerie. Thank you, B. Thank you, Valerie. Yeah, yeah, this is what I have so far. So I hope you guys like the picture so far. When it's done, I'll post it on Instagram. So what I have left would be what I have left to do are the trees, the mountains. I'm gonna do something with the windows. I usually like to put this periwinkle blue on the windows. Hi, Lisa. Thank you. Yeah, so what I do is I just take the periwinkle blue and go in the corner and just make it darker in the corner and then fade it out towards the edge of the window. That's how I do my windows. Kind of makes it look like the sun is shining on the window, but you can see the dark blue in the pane. That's my way. That's how I like to do windows. And then sometimes, if you want to make a picture kind of blingy or add some other medium, I would put glossy accents over the windows just so that they're shiny looking. All right. Let's see. And I love coloring architecture stuff, so. Oh, I have that book, Valerie. You want to send me a message, the page that you choose. I have not done one picture in that book, so I'll be happy to do that buddy color with you if you want. Yep, so this is what we have, guys. So I have these trees left, all the trees, grass, the water, mountains, and then I'm have to work on the people and the flowers, and then I'll be done with this picture. I should be done with this by tomorrow because I'm gonna call it quits. I'm getting tired now. So I want to thank you guys for coming on. I really appreciate it. This is not planned. This is unplanned. And I really enjoyed talking with all of you all. Yeah, that's good. Lisa, yeah, send me a message. Any book you have, I'll see if I have it. We can do it. Yes, I've had a lovely chat with you guys. I really, really appreciate you coming on and, showing some love and spending some time with me. And I'll be doing these randomly. So if you want to know approximately when I decide to do a color and chat live, you can send me a message on Instagram and I'll give you a roundabout. But it's not going to be like a specific schedule. So I hope you all have a great evening, a great weekend, and be safe, stay warm if you're in the cold areas, and take care, you guys. Yay! Bye, beautiful people. Love y'all. Have a good night.